Hey everyone, this is Wei, and thanks for checking this out. Now, for this caricature video, it's just gonna be a quick speed painting of some of the photos that you guys sent in. So thank you for that, and obviously it wouldn't be possible without those great photos that you guys sent in. So from this, I just did a bunch of caricature drawings just to as a little warm up for more caricature works to come. So let me show you what I've done, and I'll talk about the process along the way. Alright, so this is David, and from the first look on his face, I can see that his face is elongated, and his eyes are, looking down, and so it makes his eyes look a little bit smaller. So I exaggerated the how small his eyes were, and also the nose is slightly bigger, but then it could be the camera angle too, because this looks like a pretty wide lens. But either way, we try to draw according to what we see in the photos. So from there, well, let's see, you got to get the messy hair because it looks like he's on an airplane. And a lot of it, the lightness comes from basically his expression. And that's a pretty big part on caricatures that, if you can capture the expression, you can actually, capture the lightness of it. Now, this is Steiber, and from the side view, it's generally a little bit easier to paint because you don't have a lot of less features to draw. And I think looking at this again, it looks like I probably messed up on the nose. It probably shouldn't be that high up, even though it would be a larger nose. And his eyes are pretty big and pretty long, so that's what I exaggerated. And his chin too is also kind of bigger, and it's got a very round shape to it. And this is Scott's son, who is autistic, so he's got a very unique smile. So I try to capture that, that kind of humorous look for little kids. So I made it a little bit cartoony. Now, if you look at this, you might think that his teeth are kind of a big part of his expression, and it's actually not. It's actually his smiles and his eyes. The teeth are, like a smaller feature, part of it. But if you get the eyes and his nose and his mouth shape correctly, then it'll pretty much look like Scott's son here. So I kind of made it very whimsical, kind of almost like a cartoon character, just to reflect the childlike features of Scott's son. Now this is Pedro here, and he's definitely got a very unique look, and I think a lot of it is his expression too, the way he's bulging his eyes out a little bit. And what I noticed is that he's got a pretty unique jawline, and it could be the camera angle again, and also his goatee. So I kind of made that angular shape to it, and and his face seems to be a little bit longer too. So I made it a little bit longer and just kind of taper his forehead kind of in a little bit. And again, that could be the wide camera lens. And actually, this was this was pretty fun to do. And now this is Bugatti, and actually this was the first one that I did, and I think you can kind of tell because it's the way I was drawing it was a little tight, and if you look at this, it's not as exaggerated as the other ones, and that's just because again it's just with caricatures and anything else, you just kind of have to loosen up, right? It's like if you do a lot of sketches, your eventual sketches get a little bit better. So with this, because it's my first one, it's a little bit tighter. I end up just, drawing the features as opposed to really exaggerating it and, making it more humorous. So this is almost just like a regular portrait with slight exaggeration. So for caricature, so this is it's not as good as the other ones. Now here we have Angel in Among Us, and she is Heidi's sister, and she's got a very unique look. Was very humorous, just very cheerful. And the thing that stuck out to me was obviously her expression, the way her eyes are, and then she's kind of pucking her lips a little bit. And I can see that her face is kind of round, especially in the cheek area. So I kind of made that kind of shape, and I think it worked for her. And yeah, this one was just really cute. It's just it's like the expression tells it all. And again, it's a matter of capturing that expression, and you get the likeness of the person just by getting the expression. All right, so this is Seth, and this was actually pretty easy to do, just because of his expression. It's pretty exaggerated, right? So again, the more exaggerated the expression, the easier it is to capture the caricature of it. And from looking at this, it looks like I was seeing that the very thick eyebrows and the shorter nose and the longer eyes. So that those are just some of the main features I had to exaggerate. And I think this one actually worked out pretty well. Alright, so that's it for this video, and thanks for watching, and once again, thanks for your great photo submissions. And on my next caricature video, I'll be doing a more in-depth, step-by-step instruction and a real-time video to show you, some of the methods of doing a caricature drawing. So until then, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you next time.